communist. Some people might know that. I'm in the Progressive Labor Party as well as Founding Community Cares. We have a newspaper challenge that talks a lot about some of these struggles against police and against the other evils of capitalism. So I encourage you to check it out, see what you think. We've been doing a lot of work. I've been helping out with the family of Alex Torrance, who was killed by LAPD in 2018. That family has been fighting 2019. We have a lot of families all over the South Bay, all over Los Angeles County that have been fighting against these killer cops, that have been struggling for just a modicum of justice, and we understand that that's a long-term struggle. Even with any little bit of justice that we get, the families that get money or the families that get a cop fired or prosecuted or even charged, which hardly ever happens, right? But we know that that fight is important. We can't just let it slide just because it's a hard fight, just because it might not turn out the way that we really wanted to turn out, and the justice that the families want. We have to keep fighting alongside these things, but we also have to use that fight as a way to organize ourselves, right? Organize ourselves to fight the bigger fight, which is that comes us over every day. And until we get rid of that system, we're going to keep fighting these little fights, right? Which we have to keep fighting because we've got to survive and we've got to make this world a little bit better for us and for our children, for future generations. But we've got to do it together. And when we come together like this, we show our strength. And so I want to thank everyone who's out here today, and hopefully in the future, when we have more actions, we'll all be out here again together, continuing this fight. We have some commitments about some of the demands that we have for this particular action. We have there's some stickers over there for the shots as well. We have snacks, some water. We're gearing up for some political education classes that are going to be online coming in February-ish. Next month. So keep an eye out on the social media for that if you're interested in that. And we just want to thank everyone again for coming out. I don't know if anyone else wants to speak.
Hey, thank you. Oh, thanks, everybody. Look, I'm going to make this brief. We were talking about racist, anti-Semitic flyers. Last year, 2 residents in West Torrance received, at least 2 that I know of, have received an anti-Semitic flyer. And one of the residents who got the flyer just didn't feel comfortable to take it to the police. I know, like everybody says, oh, when you see a hate crime, report it to the police. How can you report that? How can you report hate to a hateful police department? How can you report an incident of anti-Semitism to a department where 2 officers have been fired for drawing a damn swastika on a car? Does that make sense to you? Okay, so this resident ago. You know, we tried to warn them. We tried to warn Torrance Democrats, indivisible South Bay Terrance about these guys. They didn't do shit. And then Trump gets elected, and then Matucci goes into office, and his little fascist buddies goes into office, and they just start crying like little babies. Wow, wow, wow. Why are they're in office? We don't like them. You should have, well, shut the fuck up. You should have done something in the first place. Seriously, I mean, you know, when you talk to the moderates, they are our enemies too. I mean, unless they choose to actually be proactive. I guess my thing is, if you want to fight fascism, you got to be proactive about it. Got to listen to the people when they say, hey, there's something going on, do something about it, okay? And I wish there was a solution. How do you fight? Who do you go to when you do find bigotry in Torrance? Not City Hall. I mean, I've seen them. I've seen them order. I've seen the damn mayor stick the police on activists, peaceful activists. So, thank you all, and you guys are giving me a lot of hope. Because the thing is, after dealing with all those damn neoliberals doing nothing, I see you guys coming out here and saying what needs to be said. You know, no, everybody, a lot of other people here, they're too damn afraid. Okay, if we see them do anything at all, it's performative justice. Not like what you guys are doing. So thank you very much.
That's a very good question that you asked at the end. My name is Rick Ford. I'm with the Progressive Labor Party. I'm also very active in the Justice for Alex Flores campaign and in the tennis movement. But I'm not speaking for those who are speaking as a member of PL. And who do you go to rely on was your question. And I think that based on the history, and you can't read it in the history books because they don't put it there, we have to rely on the working class. The working class has the power and has the ability to unite across all of these phony divisions that those who are in power promote. The ruling class, the capitalists, promote these divisions, whether it's racism, whether it's sexism, whether it's homophobia, whether it's individualism, or any other of the isms that benefit the capitalists. They have to have division in order to, number one, keep the working class divided, and number two, profit off of that division and off of the lower wages that they always pay to black, Latino, immigrant, indigenous workers, women workers. That's how they keep us divided through those things. Racism is one of the key elements, and so going to the working class is not easy because of all these rotten ideas that are put in people's minds by the educational system that the capitalists control too. But that's the only way long term for us. And beyond that, the working class is the only class that has the power to make revolution. To get rid of these capitalists, to get rid of the system that promotes racism, promotes sexism, promotes homophobia. That's what we need for the future. Thank you very much. That's all I want.
Here, but all of you have a wonderful tool to fight racist cops in your pocket right here. Free Watch LA, we filmed the cops, all the committing right violations. Please remember, people out here trying to kill, you have a right to do that. Exercise that right. You can't make a difference, you can't stay alive. Thank you, everybody.
City Council means? Christopher DeAndre Mitchell means? Sexism means? Racism means? Killer cops means? If we don't get it, if we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, if we don't get it, if we don't get it, shut it down. Fight back, we want freedom, freedom. All these racist killer cops, we don't need them, need them. Fight back, we want freedom, freedom. All these racist killer cops, we don't need them, need them. Killer cops mean? Killer cops mean? Racism means? Anti-Semitism means? Homophobia means?